We asked, where will you be playing GoldenEye 007?
I was interested in this because I wanted to know, GoldenEye is coming back. We're getting re-releases for the first time in forever. And, it's coming back in two places. It's coming back on the Switch for NSO, and it's coming back to Xbox through Game Pass. I don't know if it's going to be available outside of Game Pass. I meant to look that up. There's two different versions here. The Xbox version will be kind of almost like a remastered version. It's going to have improved controls. That means dual stick controls instead of the single like the Nintendo 64 version had. It's going to have better graphics. It's going to be 4K 60.
Yeah.
And it's going to have better frame rate. So those are some really cool things about the Xbox version. And the Switch version is just getting the original game, but with one big caveat here. The Switch version is going to have online multiplayer. The Xbox version will not.
That's huge.
So, do you want all these fancy controls, graphics, and frame rate, or do you want to be able to play it online with your friends?
Yeah.
It's a conundrum.
It is. It is a regular conundrum.
Yeah.
And 20% said they were going to play it on the Xbox with no online, but all the fancy bells and whistles. 19% said they were going to play it on the Switch with the online, but no fancy bells and whistles. And 61% said they don't give a crap.
I'm really surprised that 61% of people said they weren't interested in GoldenEye.
Me too. I was pretty surprised by that as well. That wasn't a game that I was into when I was a kid. I just never had it. It's just a game I didn't ever get.
I love that game.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it was one of the first multiplayer shooters that you could have four people playing four-person split screen, and it was just one of the first ones. And it also happened to be it had a good campaign mode as well. But I think I probably split my time between the multiplayer and the campaign. I did them both a lot. Loved the game.
Well, I've never played it a whole lot. I mean, I played some multiplayer. That's about it back in the day, and so I'd like to play it this time around.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna be.
I tried to go get one of those, because you still can't really find the N64 controller, right?
The
one
Nintendo
for
Switch Online.
NSO.
Yeah.
So and the game and the Pro controller just works so poorly for I can just foresee that it's not going to work well for GoldenEye. Like C buttons and all that. Like it's difficult, right?
It's very difficult.
So I tried to go buy one of those third party N64 style controllers that are a little more updated, and
I've got one of those.
I can't find them. They're not in stock anywhere right now.
I've got the.
Did you get the Retro Fighters or whatever it's called?
The Retro Brawler.
Retro Brawler.
I don't remember if I have that one or if I have the one that's called the. It's one of the ones that's the more well-known ones. I've got it, and what's cool about it is you can plug it. The one I have, you can plug into an N64 and use it that way, or you can just Bluetooth it to your Switch and use it.
That's awesome.
So you can use it in both scenarios. So it's pretty cool.
You should send me the one you have.
Yeah, I'll send you the one. I got it off eBay or something, but it was.
I'm sure I could find it on
It's one of the
eBay.
Two well-known ones.
Yeah.
I didn't get it off Amazon though. I did get it off eBay, but
anyway.
But anyways,
First world problems.
so we had some comments about this GoldenEye thing, where people are going to play it. We had, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is this Fang Min?
Sorry,
Fang Min? I don't know.
We're from the country.
Yeah, we're from the sticks. But they said, even though I grew up playing it on N64, I'll be playing it on Xbox, just like I did with Banjo-Kazooie and Rare Replay. I really enjoyed the quality of life changes a lot, and Rare Games got in Rare Replay, such as better controls, graphics, frame rate, and even something like making notes permanently collected in the XBLA. Is that the, version of... XBLA version of Banjo-Kazooie? I don't know. But I'm also not planning on buying.
Okay.
I guess... But I mean, it's going to be through Game Pass. I really want to know, will you look up real quick if this is going to be something that you can purchase, or is it only going to be available through Game Pass? Because if they're just putting it on Game Pass, I don't know. I feel like that's a bad move. I know it's going to... Is GoldenEye really something that's going to sell Game Pass subscriptions? Is it going to be available through the store? Because if it is available through the store, I wonder what price it'll be. And... because on the Nintendo Switch, it's only going to be through Nintendo Switch Online.
Right.
And Nintendo Switch Online is much cheaper. Even with the expansion pack, it is much cheaper than Game Pass is. So I just don't know if this is going to be something that I hope it's available through the store, because I don't want to subscribe to Game Pass just to play this.
The only thing I'm seeing is Game Pass.
Well, if it's just coming to Game Pass, I don't know. I think that's a kind of a bad move, but we'll see. Maybe it'll encourage people to, just play it through Game Pass. If it's only come through Game Pass, I'm not going to try it on Xbox. I'm just going to play it on Switch, which I want to play it online with friends anyway.
Okay, so
What have you learned?
additionally, players who own a digital copy of Rare Replay, the 30-game compilation
do.
of classics from the award-winning studio behind GoldenEye 007's original release, will be able to download and enjoy the game free of charge.
Well, I've got Rare Replay, so I think I do.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know if I'm confused now, because I don't know. I have to look.
And it says specifically a digital copy of Rare Replay. Well, maybe that was only digital. I don't know. I don't know if Rare Replay I don't know anything about it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the version that I had or have was digital, but I'm confused now if I actually owned it or if I was just thinking I had it through Game Pass, because it was definitely on Game Pass. I don't know. But certainly it's something through Game Pass.
Yeah.
Daniel, hit us with Heather Cook's comment here.
Heather Cook, longtime commenter of the channel, said, I'm not subscribing to NSO till online has all the basic features and works well. So Xbox. Even if that wasn't the case, I've always had a problem with the way GoldenEye controls, even with 2 controllers. And online multiplayer isn't going to change that.
Yeah.
Valid points?
Definitely valid points. Yeah. So I think that, honestly do think that the better experience is going to be through Xbox.
Oh, for sure. You just can't play it online with your buddies.
Yeah. And that's got to be some weird deal that they worked out.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
But I really do think that, I mean, if I was going back, I played GoldenEye so many times that I really am not that interested in going back and like playing it again. I just did that a couple of years ago on N64. So, but I do want to play online with friends. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So that's all I'm really interested in.
We could even stream it. We could stream online GoldenEye.
Dude, I know. We're going to.
That sounds fun.
Don't worry, guys. Check us out on Twitch.
I need to get
Gaming Gig.
I need to get one of them controllers.
I know. I really want one too. So Night Owl Games said, I've been thinking about buying an N64 just for that game.
You have one.
Night Owl Games.
I know. I said I really want to get one of those controllers, and you said I know I do too.
Oh no, I was talking about I want the official Nintendo N64 controller.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
That's what I was. Sorry, I was just thinking in my head, because that's what I want.
Yeah,
I've got one of the other ones already.
Yeah. I just want something. I'm not trying to get in Night Owl's way here, but I just want something that will comfortably play in 64. I don't care at this point which one it is.
I really want the official one because I love the N64 controller. It's such.
It's very nostalgic for us,
nostalgic,
which is why we like it, because there really aren't very
No,
many
I'm sure they're
qualities.
not. I know it's not a good controller. I know objectively it's bad, but in terms of Night Owl, about buying an N64 just for this game, I would say that you're probably going to have a better experience playing it on NSO or Game Pass.
Probably.
Than you would buying an N64 for it.
If you have a controller to play it with comfortably.
Because although I love GoldenEye, it has not aged well. I went back and played the entire game through on the hardest difficulty a couple years ago, and I loved it, but it's like a nostalgia bomb for me. I don't think that if you haven't played it, I don't know. I don't think it aged that well. I really don't. I think maybe the multiplayer will have aged well, but the campaign, I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because you got to think about it, this is like one of the very first 3D first-person shooters.
Yeah, those games don't always age well for me.
They had not worked out the kinks yet. They just hadn't. So.
Well, NMH said, I'm buying both.
Well, yeah.
Good for you.
Playing it on both places. Play it on Xbox, play it on Switch. Enjoy it both ways. I mean,
Play it on Xbox anytime you're doing anything but online multiplayer.
Right. We have Lorks8999 says, I have an N64 in the original game, so there's no need. Well, I get that too. I mean, like the original's the original.
Yeah, I mean,
it's got a certain charm,
If you don't care about any of the new updates or, the online or if you're on Xbox, the fancy bells and whistles, then sure, no need.
Yeah, if you got a way to play it and you like playing it that way, there you go.
And then we got Forchybug? Or
Maybe.
P. Horchybug. Porchybug. Forchybug. Anyway, they say too expensive.
I'm a little confused at what they mean by too expensive, because are you
Yeah.
saying the NSO is too expensive? That Game Pass is too expensive?
Clearly one of the two. Or both.
I mean, like,
I don't know.
I think the NSO, I mean,
I think it's getting better and better.
I don't think it's that. I know at first there was a lot of controversy about it being the price it was, but I don't think it's that much.
I mean, as far as like having access to the old retro games, that's really great, and I don't think that's necessarily too expensive, because it's not that expensive really.
No.
Especially if you do the family plan like we did and split it with a bunch of people.
Yeah, well. And that may be why we're like, it's not that expensive,
Yeah.
because we split it like 7 ways.
Yeah.
Rather than, so
But,
of course it wasn't expensive.
I mean, if you're looking at it from like a online multiplayer perspective of just like what features does it have, how well does it work, then yeah, it's too expensive because it's not worth any money.
Yeah, it was okay when it was free, right?
Yeah.
Back when the Switch first released.
Nintendo's online sucks so freaking bad, and everybody knows it and everybody says it, and it's just. But Splatoon, maybe we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a go on Splatoon 3, because I hear they've really changed it around.
Yep.
But
Me too.
If you didn't comment on this poll initially, let us know in a comment where you plan to play GoldenEye 007. Are you going to play it on Switch? Are you going to play it online? Or are you just interested in re-experiencing the game in maybe the best way it's ever been presented, which is kind of like this remastered thing they're doing on Xbox? So let us know.